Good morning from a random spot in the moors where we definitely did not camp last night. Coffee's on, because that's what you do in the middle of a path that you happen to just have walked through.
And giants here.
you look as well. Shame you're not green. You'd be the jolly green giant.
And being sick all over the place if I was green.
That's our direction.
And the sheep were screaming all night.
Yeah, they were still at it.
It must be the season where they separate the lambs from the mothers. And because the land's so scarce with farmers nowadays, they're right next to each other.
Kind of heartbreaking, but such is agriculture.
Yeah, we're walking. Well, it's a beautiful day. The sun's out. And so is Heidi. The beauty of my life. My hard rock. Hard Rock Cafe! Think you missed that one then? Nice day. Breeze has come up. So Mitchie just stopped biting me. Don't just bite me, they bite Heidi. You want to see her back of their legs. Apart from being sunburned, they're a bit all over. She's running away so I can't video her legs. Let's see Heidi's back of the legs. See all that. Bit of sunburn and the midgie's a bit of hell. Or something has.
Your husband.
Oh, my mouth's bigger than that. You know that.
No matter how far you've got to hike, there's always time to investigate mushrooms. Pretty.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
Yeah, no.
The problem is you have to turn them upside down so you kill them. So what's the point? We're not going to eat them if they are good.
And this is the path in front of us, if indeed you can call it a path.
Yeah.
This is the straight line in front of us. Into the, reed we go.
My father, baby Jesus. Oh, here I am God.
Not so much baby.
I can dress up as a baby if the Heidi wants it. That's
Okay.
a horrible thought.
No, this is a family channel, we're switching off. That's a slightly ominous looking way marker. Looks almost like a burial mound. Here lies the Pennine Way. It was nice knowing you. This is a pretty little section. There's a stream down there. Bit of woodlands. Haven't been in woodlands for woodlands, okay, like 2 rows of trees, but you know, we haven't been in trees for quite a while now. It's very refreshing when it's so hot to not constantly be in the exposed areas. Of course there's sheep, there's sheep everywhere. If you run out of sheep, you're off the trail.
You just go ahead with your little one.
Not bothered by us, good. That's what we like to see, not bothered by us. What have you got hanging off your beak? Where have you been fishing, huh? Well, this has probably been the most frustrating section so far. Here we are, nice marker. We came from somewhere down there through this on, yeah. It looks like there's a bit of a path here. But there's quad bike trails there, there's paths going there, there's paths going everywhere. And there's absolutely no marker from that little farm where the ducklings were to here. There's nothing. It's just take your best guess through. Yeah, see, there's a path going there. I think they're all paths made by people like us who got completely lost and then eventually spotted this marker and headed for it from wherever they were standing. It's This is one of the few sections that really could do with like one other marker in the middle of all of this, perhaps, because that's not visible from the farm, and it's not clear from the farm either. But hey, otherwise the signposting hasn't been too bad so far. Another trick point, another black hill. We're on this side of the wall, and having hiked that, it's what Sir Terry would call miles and miles of bloody nothing, except nobody's growing cabbages in it. Sorry, Discworld reference for those who don't know. But yeah, this is wow, this is a featureless landscape here. It really is. Luckily, after or since that last signpost, it has been reasonably clear which of the many tracks to follow. I'd hate to do this in the fog, so you have absolutely no idea where you're going. He's found a style! He's a man with style. I'm not even sure we need a style, but he's found one anyway. So this is a bit ridiculous. We've come down this way here, through a herd of cows, to go up this path, which looked like the straight continuation, to a completely locked gate. So we thought, oh, must have been this one. Disturbed the cows again. Went this way, clearly not the right way. So now we're going back a third time, disturbing all the cows, to get back to the locked gate. And I think we'll just have to climb over it, because honestly, I don't know what the heck's going on here. There was a clear signpost up there saying Pennine Way, so we are on the Pennine Way. Sorry, darling.
I didn't actually see that one.
No, that's a new one. You're right. That isn't the same black one that stood there before. They're sort of hiding all around in the gullies here, where there's a bit of shade and a bit of water. But yeah, so this gate is padlocked. And unless we're super stupid and didn't see a little stile to the side, we will just have to climb over it, because honestly, we need to cross the A69. We can hear it from here. And there's no other way to go. So this is the bottom end of that track. We just had to climb over the gate, the locked gate on. We're not being stupid. That is the Pennine Way. That is how we should have come. And it's padlocked, with no way over other than to climb. I mean, it's not a hard gate to climb, but it just doesn't seem right, does it? Oh wow, and now we've got to cross this. Fun!
It's a run!
We headed off the Pennine Way to Greenhead, because there is no water anywhere. We're pretty much out of it, so we shall be frequenting either the hotel or the tea room for some light refreshments and to fill up our bottles. Okay. Good thing it's green.
Yeah.
Because this sounds very complicated.
Yep. Still locked though.
Always. It's not that we're paranoid, but we don't trust anyone.
Castle number 2. That's quite nice. There's a Heidi up there. She's scary anyway.
Ghost of the castle ruin. Something like that. I'm the ruined ghost.
Oh, that looks nice.
Finally reached Hadrian's wall. Unfortunately, it is apparently up there. Why did he bother building a wall on that? That's off-putting enough as it is.
Yeah, true.
It's still about 29 degrees Celsius at 5 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
It's brutal. We have about 6 miles left to go, and I'm not quite sure we're going to make that in reasonable time. I just have to hope that the campsite doesn't mind us walking in like at midnight. Hiker midnight.
And he's just up there. There we go. Hadrian's Wall. This one's for you, Mike. We're on it.
A year late, but we're on it.
God damn! I'm on the wall!
Yes.
Well, I'm on a rock, I think it's on the wall.
Yeah, we just realized we might be a bit high up. This might be the path here. And we're making our life unnecessarily difficult by going over every little hill there is. But it is still stunning. 5 minutes later. This is going to be a long video. If you're very lucky, I'll run out of battery. Some of the ups and downs are a bit brutal around here.
I hate steps.
What have steps ever done to you?
Sang bad songs.
Nice bit of woods to go through for a bit. Ooh, spooky.
Forest. They talk to your forests. Green people will come out at night. They talk to you. Can you listen? Can you hear them? I thought I did well there. I get a part in TV.
Yeah,
presents.
there's plenty of shows you'd fit right into. The Muppets, for starters.
I'm just jealous that I've got talent.
But we've dropped off the trail. We should be going in there, but we're not going to make it to the campsite that we wanted to head for. That's another 3 miles or something, and it's coming up to 7 o'clock. That's just silly. So we're heading a mile down this road to a different campsite, which hopefully will accept late walk-ins like us. Otherwise, we'll just waste a mile. No!
Just setting up the tent. We went to one campsite. It was full. And we just come to this one. With a beautiful sky. Just like the wife.
Obviously, they found us a space that's not a tent space normally, as you can tell.
Yeah.
It's meant for car camping, but they let us have it anyway.
Yes, sky is beautiful.
It's almost 10 o'clock, and our washing's still going on. But at least we can do washing. We'll just laundry at the campsite. Very nice. So, what was your favourite bit about today?
The meal.
This man is focused on food.
My worst was the markings and walking to the wrong campsite.
Yeah, that sucked a bit. That's 2 miles we don't get back. For me, yeah, at the markings. I mean, today was a really poor day. Not landscape-wise, not even necessarily surface-wise, but just we lost so much time standing around, staring in fields and wandering off into moorlands and hoping for the best and checking GPSs and wandering off on, you know, tracks and stuff. It just, yeah, it stops your energy and it stops you from getting anywhere. My favourite bit today was reaching Hadrian's Wall because, I don't know, it's quite a milestone, which obviously we never achieved last time, and that first mile of Hadrian's Wall is just beautiful. I mean, really, I had no idea how stunning that place is. So yeah, glad we got there. Should have gotten there much earlier, but can't be helped. So we set off very early on day 12 to avoid the grouse shooters and headed down towards the road to that spot that we had thought we wanted to reach the night before, which turned out to actually be a decent spot to camp, but it's right by the stream, tall bracken, so there would have probably been even more midges and condensation to contend with, so I'm kind of glad we didn't make it there. And headed along an old Roman road through more fields, another fairly flattish section across the road, and this is where that nice farm was with the chickens and ducks and whatnot, and where the signposting basically stopped, because you went into this moor here and then you were on your own. There was just a signpost pointing somewhere, and that's it for the entire stretch of this moor. There is no further no further help really, but yeah, just use your GPS basically. And we came to the lovely plantation where the forest workers had decided to bar the Pennine Way with a padlock, which is just bizarre. I mean, I wouldn't mind so much, but you don't like climbing over fences because they will eventually damage it. And they could have at least put a sign there saying, yeah, well, you know, you are on the Pennine Way still. Because you just assume if you come up to a padlocked gate that you probably shouldn't be there. But yep, it is the Pennine Way, and you are supposed to get there. And you are supposed to cross this incredibly busy road to get to Greenhead, which isn't actually on the Pennine Way at all. So we only crossed over, and because we needed water so badly, we then followed this trail into Greenhead. Had a lovely, lovely lunch, filled up with water, spent way too much time again, and then headed out to recapture the Pennine Way by Thirlwall Castle, which is really worth a little explore. It's a lovely ruin, and it's basically on the Pennine Way, so there's no excuse not to. Sorry, here we are. And then finally, 1 year too late, we managed to get to Hadrian's Wall, which was quite a moment, I must admit. It is stunning. It's absolutely stunning. The first section when you climb up there with the mile castles. There's a mile castle there and another one a bit further turrets there. It's just beautiful, beautiful landscape. It's not for the faint-hearted in that it's a lot of up and downs, a bit like, you know, coastal walks are these like tiny ups and downs, but really steep and really rocky, a lot of it. So apart from admiring the landscape, we didn't make an awful lot of progress because it was getting late, and it's steeper than you think, some of it. Now our plan was originally to do all of this and get to a place called Windshield here, where there's a campsite. You can leave the wall, track down, campsite. But it was getting a bit late. We had spent far too much time in the pub, just staying out of the heat, filling up with water and resting. And the rather steeper than expected ups and downs were taking it out of us. So by the time we had headed to Burnhead, we saw a sign saying there was a campsite somewhere down here. So past the pub and then another mile down the road, which isn't actually on this map, it seems. So we went down on the off chance that they had room, and they didn't. Unfortunately, they were lovely people. They were very helpful, but they just couldn't fit us in. But they phoned ahead to another campsite and made sure that they had a space, and then sent us on a cross-country trail. Sorry, going the wrong way on the map. To here, Hadrian's Wall campsite. Which was quite an exciting little venture to get to, because we got to about here. We could literally see it through the trees. And there were a bunch of wild horses in a field. And I'm telling you now, I've never been so scared of horses. I've never seen behavior like that before, because, you know, normally horses are domesticated and stand in the field and just whinny. these guys were a proper herd. And because we were trying to get through where there was mares and foals, up on a little ledge on a cliff, there was the stallion of the herd, and he was watching us, and he was running up and down the cliff, you know, watching whether we were getting too close to his little family. And he had other horses with him. And at one point they started charging down that hill, and honestly, we'd made the biggest detours around everything just to avoid these horses and get finally to the campsite. We were knackered by the time we got there and had a newfound respect for horses.